So California's gubernatorial election is in under 4 months, and its two candidates are Democrat Xavier Becerra and Republican Steve Hilton, who has actually served in an office in a different country. So Steve Hilton is from England. He was born in London and was a member of the Conservative Party of the UK. And he was Director of Strategy to Conservative Prime Minister David Cameron from 2010 to 2012. Now, California's primary elections are weird. It's not where there are third-party candidates beyond the Republican and Democrat candidate, like normal elections. No, California has had an election system since 2010 called the nonpartisan primary. It's where it has this primary where all candidates face each other, no matter their party, and the top two most voted advance to the general election. Now, when I heard of it, I thought it was a nonpartisan election where everyone faces each other in the general election, no matter their party, with no primaries. But I learned I was wrong when I looked at the results for this election. But to get to the point, it loosely says it in the title, don't vote for Xavier Becerra. So he was a Biden administration official, which already seems bad, huh? So Becerra handled the coronavirus very badly, as you could expect. Under him as HHS secretary, over 700,000 people died of the virus. He also implemented the deadly bullshit vaccine mandate, which caused all kinds of problems, including almost 40,000 deaths from the vaccine. That's officially from the US Vaccine Adverse Event Reporting System. He also supports taxing the rich higher, as if California's income taxes couldn't be more insane. Steve Hilton is definitely fiscally conservative. He wants lower taxes, which would be a blessing, especially for California. He's against all the tax the rich bullshit, and he also supports deregulation in business and stuff. He's also against all the illegal immigration and supports more border security. Clearly the opposite of Becerra. Steve's also against all the sanctuary state policies, and there are so many more good policies about him. So to all the Californians in my audience, to my friends from California, I actually have a friend who is 18 and she is from California. Make sure to vote for Steve Hilton. This election will define the future of y'all's state. Either, assuming you aren't gonna write someone in, you want a person responsible for the deaths of thousands of people that will make this state even more expensive than it already is, or you want a person who actually plans to make California cheaper and an expensive shithole. Take your pick. Steve Hilton is who I endorse in the general election. In the primary election, I endorsed Republican Chad Bianco, who was the sheriff coroner of Riverside County. But he placed fourth in the primary and was the second most voted for Republican. And yeah.